Well, hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a regular, welcome back. So let's just dive in and see what's going on for the week. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's just jump in and see what's coming through. And we're going to see what crystal is being suggested for you. What's coming through for Sagittarius for the week ahead? And we have Cerussite in regards to travel. Some of you might be moving. I feel like moving house. And then others, this could be moving within your job, your career, maybe going to a different company, or possibly for some of you, I see you like moving departments. It's like packing up your little box and moving to a different department. And of course, travel can be vacation. We're well into the vacation season. So let's see what's coming through for career and life. What message do you have for Sagittarius? What's coming through? What does Sagittarius need to know? We have moving up. You are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Well, there's in conjunction with the traveling there. Moving up. Beautiful. All right, Leo. Get all the little dust off of there. Let's see what's coming through from the tarot for the week ahead. What does Sagittarius need to know or be aware of? Short work week for most of you. Hope you're enjoying the day. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, wow. We had the Nine of Pentacles flipped over. If you put in the work, you're going to be getting the results this week. It looks like the fire signs, this is kind of how it's trending. The fire signs are getting the results this last week of May for whatever you've been working towards, working on. It's really going to pay off this week. So yeah, this is, if you put in that hard work, you're going to reap the benefits, and it's coming through this week. What else do we have for Sagittarius? All right. And we have the Seven of Swords. Now, there can be something that's kind of like going behind the scenes. That can be the recognition that you're going to be getting in regards to this result that's coming through, that you're going to reap the benefits. So there can be something, but it's good. It's a good thing. Maybe somebody preparing this news for you, or it can be some kind of achievement, recognition with a group. But also the Seven of Swords here can be that you're putting a plan into place. I feel that there's an energy here of, as this is the last week of May, I think for a lot of you, it might have been a tough month, being very busy, having a lot of things happening, dealing with a lot of stress and situations and shortage of money. So you're putting in a better plan, or maybe changing your plans, being proactive. In regards to maybe altering some plans because of the price of gas being so high. I am picking that up. You know, you did get the travel card, so it might be more of a staycation that you're switching to, or you could be in the middle of that right now. So let's see what else. You kind of like put a lot of thought into this, and it might be upcoming where you're thinking about it this week, or it can be, you know, you're reaping the benefits of all the work that you put in previously. But there can be something that's going on behind the scenes. It's, we've got the work that you do, or whatever it is that you're focused on. For all my retired viewers, every time there's a lot that indicates work, but it can be a project, a hobby, whatever you focus on for the majority of the day, whatever you enjoy doing, that can be in place of it being an actual going to work card. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it's something you do well. It's something you enjoy. Certainly, I'm really picking up that you could be getting some kind of recognition. Somebody really appreciates all the hard work that you put in. For some, it's, you had this moving on up, increasing your power and status. You might get a promotion, move to a better home or an office. You're climbing the ladder of success. So I do see that with all the cards here. What else do we have for Sagittarius? What else is coming through? We have the Queen of Swords. Taking a very logical and practical approach to what I feel for some of you, vacation plans. You're now kind of altering or like, do we really want to, especially if you're driving. Flying too, the price of that has gone up immensely as well. So really putting a lot of thought behind for possible travel plans. And also, the work that you do. It certainly could be that you put a lot of time and effort to get into a position where you get a little bit more money so that you can stop living paycheck to paycheck. It's just been really hard for everyone. So what else do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, there's a new path forward. I love seeing the Fool card come out. That's what, the Seven of Swords here is about being proactive. So you might be taking a good look at the place of employment or what you do. Whatever it is you're focused on, your goal, and you might be revamping it because you're going to look at something with what I'm going to say, a fresh pair of eyes. You're looking at it very logically, practically. And, you're really wanting to move in some capacity. The Sarosite crystal is about how you're rooted and all the way up to your crown chakra, listening to that intuition and, the angelic divine guidance that's coming through this week. And it's in regards to whatever you love to do, or it could be the work that you do, your actual job. But the Fool card coming in, this is a major arcana card. This is the change. You're going to go off in a new direction. And it still ties into, you might be getting a promotion or you're making a move to a better home, maybe less expensive, or you're climbing the ladder of success. So, it's been the hard work that you put into place. You're reaping the benefits, whatever that may be. Some of you might not be moving or traveling, but certainly you're trying to be proactive about your financial well-being, you might say. So I love the Fool card because that is that zero energy. It gives you like a blank slate, clean slate, to start over, start something new. So you could be switching something up in your life, whether it's your career, your interests, the groups that you affiliate with. So what else do we have for Sagittarius? Wow, we have the Devil card coming out. There has been something around you just monopolizing all your time. And that's why we're seeing time for a change. You're going to move on. You're being proactive. You're looking at things logically. This can represent a Capricorn around you, Sagittarius, that you might be saying goodbye to. That could be an overbearing boss or someone in the family that maybe you're moving away from, so to speak. But you're making a fresh start, a new start. And, the Devil card coming out as your last card here is an indication. I feel that, you're recognizing whatever is monopolizing or manipulating your time, your energy, your money, and you're making some changes. You've got two major arcana cards here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off and you're doing something about it. And also with the moving up message here, you're climbing the ladder of success. So whatever it is that you're focused on or doing, whether it be your job or something else, you've got success written all over it. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Page of Rods, the Page of Wands. This is your personal growth with the pyramids, the mountains in the background. So there can be some really good news coming in this week. Maybe something that you had really worked hard at, and we see the Fool card. There's a fresh start coming in for you. All right, last message here. If you have a question, it has to be a yes or a no question type of question. So you can pause the video if you want to think of one. But let's see what's coming through. Answer to Sagittarian's question. Okay, yes or no to their question. All right, here we go. And we have a no. Shady deals, dark road, moonlighting to get by. Saying goodbye to that is the immediate thing that I'm getting. That's the that's whatever the Devil card represents. Shady deals, moonlighting, second jobs, whatever you have to do. And you're saying no to that. You're changing that this week. All right, Sagittarius, that is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.